Hi everyone, Jimmy is here and welcome to my magical intentions. Today I'm going to show you this little ritual that is called inner flame meditation. For this ritual, basically we just need a yellow candle, nothing else. But if you want to add something, it's good. So what I'm doing here, I have my yellow candle. By the way, I'm doing this ritual that I saw in this book. Sometimes you may see me stopping and checking for some instructions as I'm still learning, but it's actually very basic. That's not much to learn here. So what I'm gonna do, usually the instructions directs us to first clean the space with sage or some incense of your preference. But to me, I don't like that. I prefer to always light the candle first, especially because I don't like to light candles if it's bright. So I only light candles if it's dark, and if the candle is not lightened, I'm not gonna be able to see anything. To me, it just makes more sense to always start the ritual by first lighting the candle. And from the candle, I can take my incense and I'll light the incense. Here, I have this old piece of sage incense. I'll just try to burn a little bit until it starts smoking, until I can feel the sage scent, and then I just clean around. It doesn't have a rule how you do that. You can do whatever the way you want. You can like make spirals or make pentagram sign, whatever you like. You're free. Don't follow strict rules, just be free. And you just clean the space. Yeah, I can feel the sage now. And I'll leave the sage here on the side, and I'll just leave there until it stop burning by itself. So when I do a ritual, as I said, I try not to follow strict rules. I basically do whatever I feel like. I would suggest just set up your altar the way that makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel in peace. Just whatever the way it makes sense for you. Just organize it. Take some time. Put things in place. I know it depends on what type of witchcraft you follow. It might have a right order for things, but if you're a beginner just like me, just do what you feel, just following your intention, you know. And here I'm gonna leave the candle, the yellow candle, burning in the middle, and I decide to put around the candle some other objects that are yellow. Here I'm going to use my sun card from this beautiful golden tarot deck. I don't really use this deck for reading tarot. I pretty much just use the major arcanas for my rituals whenever I need them. So today I need the sun because I need this yellow energy, you know. So I'll leave the sun here. So other thing that I'm gonna put in this altar, I went to the garden, but it's winter here. We don't have many flowers. and no yellow flowers or anything. But I found these yellow leaves from the garden, and I just thought they were beautiful, and why not to bring them to my altar? They were going to fall very soon anyway and get lost, so just get lost here in my altar. So also here I have some gold, yeah, but just a little bit of gold here. They told me it's real gold. I'm not sure if I believe that, but yeah, I hope it is real gold. But I only paid $5 for this. I'll leave this gold here as well because it's yellow, because it's beautiful. Here, I also have this quartz, which is not yellow, but it's translucent. So if it's translucent, it just gets whatever color you put it against. So for clarity, I'll leave here somewhere. So also I have this this cow candle here, yellow. Oh my god, this cow is scary. No, it's not scary. This cow just represent things that you want to get rid of in your life, things that are already at the end of the cycle in your life, and you want to get rid of those things. That's what it means. And there's a beautiful yellow skulls, so I thought would look beautiful in this in the flame meditation yellowish ritual. So right before starting this ritual, I was just walking around the house looking for all the yellow things that I could use, and I didn't know I had this, like this pair of scissors with this yellow handler here. And I just thought, just as the skull it basically represents things that are getting to the end of the cycle and they're gonna die anyway. But scissors, to me, it's more like something that even though they're not at the end of their cycles, but I don't need them in my life anymore. So it's a representation of cutting off things that I don't need in my life anymore. So another thing that I found here, I don't use much this tarot deck anymore. I do love the hide white tarot. However, I don't know, I just don't like these cards specifically because they're really hard to shuffle. But yeah, I don't want to get rid of this, so I'll just put it here. I will start using this tarot deck in my rituals as well. It's a yellow box, it's beautiful, and I will just leave here somewhere. So all the things that I'm using in this ritual, well, I have a bunch of other things on this altar that are not really part of this ritual, but my crystal ball, I just thought, if I'm doing this ritual for meditation, for clarity, so why not try to scry tonight? Actually, I'm not very good at scrying, to be honest. I haven't done in a while. I was able to see things in the past, like months ago, but in the most recent times when I try, I couldn't see anything. But anyway, this is the first time that I'll try scrying after I got my magical ring. So yeah, I basically set up things here. Usually I'll put a playlist in the background, and you just look at the flame, and then just feel yourself there. Just feel like the aspect of your life that you need clarity, the things that you want to see clear in your life. And whenever you have shadows, you may come with the inner flame light and just bright everything, and then get rid of those shadows and just scare them away. Yeah. So the book suggests few magical words, some incantations here that I'll read them with you if I can see. But yeah, usually I have a really good sight. Yeah, so these are the incantations. I connect to my inner flame, discovering my true self with every breath. And here you can start your meditation. You can breathe deeply. You can burn a little bit more of incense if you want to, and just feeling peace of mind, and bring this brightness to all these shady parts of your inner being. And I'll stay here. So if you want, please comment below. If you agree with my way of doing witchcraft, I would love to hear your feedback. If you don't agree, it's totally fine. We are all free here, and I would like to hear your opinion, your feedback and suggestions, and how I can make my ritual better. Thank you.